Radio. Shout it.
What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Of course, you know it's your folk, Beehive Radio. Shout in. Stepping in the building. I got my A-Town fam in this thing. Earth Gang. What's good with it, fellas?
What's happening? What's going on with you?
Feeling good, feeling great. Now, options. Wale, this new banger going crazy as we speak, man. Talk to me about this thing tearing up the radio now.
Shit, like I was saying, we just wanted to, you know, off the last album that we did, Maryland, we wanted to come with a new fresh start, with a new vibe, you know what I'm saying? Still keep the essence, still keep the message, but like put it on a different type of atmosphere, you know what I'm saying? So like even before quarantine, we was working on the beat, just working on ideas and seeing how we're gonna come out with this next project. And we always rock with him, you know what I'm saying? We always rock with how he just got it out the mud, did the indie thing, you know what I'm saying? Made that music and really put on for DC, DMV area and stuff. So it was like, okay, And when we met him, you know what I'm saying, at Cold Crib, it was love, it was respect. So it was like, you know, when we get to one, we definitely gonna send it over to him. Sent it to him, and he sent it back in a couple of days. You know what I'm saying? Put the record up on IG Live, and then that's when the people was like, man, hey, we like this new junk y'all doing. We want to hear this, you know what I'm saying? So like we just sent it to a couple other producers, and they worked on it, and then, you know, we got it, put it out.
Talk to me about these visuals though, man, because that visual for that thing was off the damn chain as well. So what made y'all decide to go in that direction?
Well, we always, not always, but often we have incorporated different styles of animation in our videos. So if you look through like Earth Gang videos, we got like a lot of just wild stuff in our videos. But that one in particular also was honestly aided by the pandemic, you know what I'm saying? These couldn't get together and necessarily shoot at that time, you know what I'm saying? It was like earlier in it. So we was, you know what I'm saying, we had to reach out to some artists around here and get it done and get it premiered on Adult Swim.
That Maryland vlog, man. First of all, it seems like everywhere y'all boys go, y'all turn the fuck up. Talk to me about them shows, man, and performing as Earth Gang, and then just having that reception from the audience everywhere y'all touch down at.
Man, that's always been our calling card, you know what I'm saying? Like from the beginning, like when we was doing shows at the Graveyard Tavern or Club Crucial, you know what I'm saying? Like doing Crucial, stuff in the West End. Like we've always, it was just like, before, you know what I'm saying, before all the big screens and the big names and all that, like, y'all gonna feel us first, you know what I'm saying? We gonna make you fans from our performance, and this a memory that we gonna etch in your mind, you know what I'm saying? Like, do you like seeing stuff like that in person, especially seeing it with people you know, people you love, to give you stuff to talk about rather than just seeing a link in the video. You be like, oh, okay, these folks done blew up, you know what I'm saying? Like, they come today, leave tomorrow. So it was like with these shows, we gonna show them what it is. And we spent, you know what I'm saying, like 3-4 years going around the world, like touring, like multiple tours in Europe, multiple tours in Australia, you know what I'm saying, multiple tours in America, and like, you know what I'm saying, we went to Africa, South Africa, and did some shows down there. So it's like people really seeing the payoff right now, but that was already the calling card.
I mean, talk to me about traveling the world though, fellas. I mean, coming from Southwest Atlanta, Georgia with it, what is that like to be able to see the whole world singing y'all songs, man?
It's crazy, bro. It's like, you know, it's manifestation. You call ourselves Earth Gang, and then you get to see the earth. You know what I'm saying? Like, it really works that way, man. It's beautiful, and what's so crazy, like you said, we from Zone 4, bro. I'm from Cameron Road, so like I be coming back home. I got homies that ain't never left there. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell them, like, look, XYZ possible if you got, you know what I'm saying, you do. Or even just tell them about experiences that I just seen over there. Just like it's always a crazy kind of like, you know what I'm saying, little time to be like, yo, bro, I seen something crazy in Paris. They be like, what, dog? So like it's a crazy experience. But yeah,
I want to take my partners. You know what I'm saying? Like
I want to take as many as I can every time. That's why we going so hard now. Like, look, each round, niggas come, let's go, let's do it.
I mean, first of all, I understand y'all boys came out of Maze High, man. Y'all know I was in there 01. Okay, yes sir. I ran some things in there in my time, you know. So I knew right then what the stock and the cloth that y'all were cut from with that. I was just talking to CeeLo the other day, another Maze High alum as well, about that Maze High. Talk to me about coming out of Maze with it and then blowing up. And then y'all came out of the time with a whole bunch of boys coming out too. So what was that like to be able to see your peers blow as well?
There was a bunch of people actually. It was so crazy. When we was at Maze, the music game in Maze was actually going crazy. Like, it was so
Shout
many
out the boy
people.
Cinco, boy Mercy, Yaki.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
you know what I'm saying?
I went to middle school with Yaki too. You know what I'm saying? And the boy Mercy. So it's like we seeing our people and we seeing them do their thing. So it's just super inspiring to see folks make moves like that. Not to mention, you know what I'm saying, the generation before us, Goody Mob, TLC, and be like, man, these folk walk these hallways.
Exactly.
And they went
like
around. You know what I'm saying?
It was like a lot of snap folks. It was like the class that was like leaving when we was coming in as freshmen. They was like them.
So like we gotta put on. We know it's possible. You know what I'm saying? And granted, like high school ain't always easy, you know what I'm saying? But like it was like a few teachers, 2-3 teachers in there that was just hella cool.
Was Miss Alma still in there when y'all was there?
Nah, I don't remember Miss
Okay,
Alma.
what about Mr. Sounders Crazy ass?
Mr. Sounders Crazy
that was my homeroom teacher right
there. Bro, hey, nah, everybody got experience with that dude, bro. He was one of the funniest teachers to me. Bryce, me, and Becky class dying laughing, bro.
But nah, like it was just some teachers that kind of like, and they could feel like the shift change with the students, so they like y'all a different breed, you know what I'm saying? Like, and they ain't never try to hold us back, you know what I'm saying? They was just like, man, just be yourself, learn what you could learn, and get out there and get it. So you know what I'm saying? I love that. That's a beautiful thing about Maze, you know.
Yeah, I would say it's an environment that you take for granted until you leave.
Exactly.
And you be like, yo, cause like. When we you know what I'm saying, we start traveling and stuff, you know what I'm saying? It's not many environments, it's just a bunch of us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A bunch of black people. Like Atlanta in total is that environment, but then even more specifically like Southwest Atlanta, Mays, High School, all that area, like that's us. So like when you travel the world and you see like a lot of communities where it's only like a sprinkle of black people,
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Everywhere, it make you really appreciate that you was raised in an environment around your people.
What was it like when y'all started to see the Earth Gang take off, though, man? And I mean, those first tours, how did that make y'all feel to be able to say, you know what, this music is actually doing something for us and taking us somewhere?
I ain't gonna hold you. I had tunnel vision, man. Ooh. Like I really ain't even get a chance to like.
Yeah, I ain't really sat back here either.
Yeah, like it was just like even our first tour, we went on the road with Ab Soul. You know what I'm saying? Shout out TDE, shout out Ab Soul, Boss for giving us the opportunity. And like we ain't get paid. You know what I'm saying? Like we came up out the pocket, took 25 grand. You know what I'm saying? Just came up, just betting it on the house.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like. I ain't even got time to celebrate for real, bro. Like I'm on to the next step. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not popping bottles right now.
Yeah,
that's coming. You know what I'm saying? So like, really for me, for them first couple of years, it was just like, man, what's next? What we trying to execute? What we trying to do? What we learning? And who we connecting with? We connecting with the fans. We done made new fans in this city, new fans in that city. You know what I'm saying? That's how it was.
When it came to lyrical content, though, man, I mean, y'all boys went in y'all own direction with it instead of the normal direction. So, I mean, what was it that made y'all say, you know what, we just going to make good-ass music and we not going to go along with the regular norm of the trap?
I think first and foremost, just being fans of music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't start Earth Gang because we was fans of like a particular rapper or rap in general. It was like we
was raised on good ass music.
Yeah, we was just always jamming, you know what I'm saying? Like we just always jamming. So it's like, you know what I'm saying, we were them dudes in the parking lot at the school just beating out, you know what I'm saying? Like speakers on blast, like everybody gonna walk past us, the girls gonna see what we on, we bumping this today, we bumping this today.
Exactly.
So like we always been like just so into music. It naturally kinda make you wanna kinda do your own thing, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And then with the you know what I'm saying, with the advent of the internet, and our OGs, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm saying, like at Mays High School, like I had a teacher give me what's the name of that damn record? It was the UGK album, the third one. Nah, with the third one.
Okay.
Riding Dirty.
Riding Dirty, yeah.
Take
it off.
One? Yeah, Riding Dirty.
Some bangers on that too.
He was like, bro, I don't need this no more. I'm finna get married. He was like, I'm finna start a family. You take this. You take the lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, I rock with it. So like he said, we in the parking lot. One day we pull up UGK. The next day is Prince.
Exactly.
The next day is Goody Mob. Next day is Outkast. Next day is Juvenile. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, this is just what we do. This is how we came up.
Exactly. So hooking up with J. Cole, man, how did y'all link up with that guy?
On that Ab Soul tour.
Yeah, I say that goes back to the performances. Like we said, like he came to a show and he was impressed with our set. And then he was like, you know what I'm saying, I got this little spot up in North Carolina. Y'all want to make music. I don't know where y'all recording out of right now, but if y'all just need a space, I got a space. He was like, shit, we'll take you up on that offer. Especially back then, bro. We ain't had really nowhere to go. Yeah. So he was like, shit, we gonna pull up, ride, what's it, couple hours ride, we all get in the car, ride from here, go to North Carolina, stay for like however long we need to for real, just stay up in that house and make records. And after a while, he was, you know what I'm saying, he was like, what's y'all situation? Like, we was like, shit, your guess is mine. Like, the next thing we know, he was like, yeah, you know, we filling out paperwork, so you know what I'm saying, it's been good.
With an artist like J. Cole, who is cold-blooded in his lyricism as well, what was that like getting around him? And then any jewels did he drop on y'all? Yeah,
it was just like he had a good marriage of like creativity and practice. You know what I'm saying? A lot of folk don't practice because they so good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it's like practice make you better.
Yeah.
You know? So like we got a chance to see that. I definitely got a chance to see that, and that was fire.
He practiced, and he was. I remember when we first was coming around, like he would have us do like low key challenges. Like he'll come down to the basement. We already be in the basement high, whatever, chilling. And he'd come down and be like, "Yo," he play a beat. I make a song, but make it like you was DMX or something. You know what I'm saying? Or like make a song. Like, you know what I'm saying? He'd be like, "Yo, just create." Try, you know what I'm saying? Just make something like this. He'd be like, and he'll be like, "I'll be back to see what y'all do in a minute." We ain't even really signed a bro yet. We just like, all right. So we do it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
So after y'all signed to him though, man, how did everything change when y'all realized that y'all had the machine behind y'all and you realized that it was about to go down in this thing?
We basically kind of just regrouped. You know what I'm saying? That's when we started dropping EPs and stuff, because it was like we want to give our fans, you know what I'm saying, the step-by-step process too. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause a lot of times, like record labels and stuff, with the way you see people blow up so fast, it's like the artist development not in there no more. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day with the artists that we loved, the classic folk, like, you know, Beyonce, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know how many times they was in practicing, they was going over records, doing all this stuff. But like today, like you see everything. You know, so like, all right, let's give them these EPs. Let's take them step-by-step process of the journey from being independent, you know what I'm saying, to like really dropping our first album, Mirrorland. So we dropped Robots, we dropped Raz, we dropped Royalty, and we went on some more tours, you know what I'm saying? And like people were just like, man, it's just something about y'all. Like I see so much. So and they stayed along for the ride.
What is it that y'all love the most about the music right now, man?
The music we making or the music that we
y'all making?
There's two things I love about it. One, I love creating it because it's just like, it just feels good every time. But then two, I love more and more seeing people's interpretations and seeing it draw different types of people than was our initial fans. So we getting like, whenever like somebody hit me up like, yo, I ain't really know about y'all, but XYZ, I'm linking in right now, I'm the type of dude, I go look at their profile, see what kind of person they are, like what I could see, what I could deduce they are, and I be like, wow, this is not like the typical Earth Gang fan. Okay, I'm rocking with this. So I like to see the reach. That's what I like the most about it right now.
Yeah, for me, I just like the new approach. You know, like we approached it. I ain't gonna lie, we approached it from a mom and pop standpoint. You know what I'm saying? Like in the beginning. But like now it's like, man, all right, we got the essence of it. You know, like it's time to scale up. You know what I'm saying? It's time to not be afraid to like make this thing larger and larger and larger as it can be. You know, we got the formula.
Exactly.
You know?
When was it that y'all realized that Earth Gang had a real fan base going on? And how long did it take y'all to build that thing organically?
I think for me, after our first international tour with Cole, you know what I'm saying? Because like we had been over there before, I think, with Boss, and we did a little run over there, and it was fire, it was dope, you know.
Our first time,
but like, with Boss, right? Yeah, but like when we went on with Cole, we got a chance to like really see all those people who had been retweeting us from this country, and reposting us from this country, and the blogs in France posting us. We never been over there before, but they like, it's a new group out of Atlanta that we rocking with, and like we got to see that in person. It's like, oh man, we connecting the dots now.
How did that impact y'all being able to see those other cultures and experience those things, man? And did it change y'all your perspective on the world, even though y'all were already calling yourselves Earth Gang, but then when the Earth is your turf?
The more you travel, you constantly evolve your perspective on the world. You can't help that, because you're going to end up, you know what I'm saying, kicking it with a chick or kicking it with some group of people, and they're going to end up telling you something that they got in their country, and you like, well, we ain't got that. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be like little stuff like those little conversations that just naturally happen. But also, it's nothing like when you going somewhere and performing and you don't know what the people saying in conversation. Like you don't necessarily understand the language, but they saying all your words. Verbatim, you know what I'm saying? It's nothing like that feeling.
And I always, like when I was younger, I always used to watch the Travel Channel, Discovery Channel, like just being a nigga from the hood is like, man, I ain't never seen it before. Nigga Steve Irwin jumping in with what is this? You know what I'm saying? So like I used to always watch that jump. So I've always had a thirst for like exploring the world. You know what I'm saying? Like especially with with black folks and the way we live here and how we not given that freedom, whether it's financially or whether niggas don't even be thinking about doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not even a list on your goals.
Yeah.
So it was like, bro, I definitely gonna take advantage of this. Like, I got to.
Facts. Songs like Proud of You with Young Thug, man. How did that banker come about, fellas?
Man,
through the Cold Tour, through the KOD tour.
Talk to me.
Yeah, we went on. Oh, go ahead.
We was on the KOD tour. It was he was on it. Jaden Smith was on it. We was on it. It was a big tour. We did it.
Oh,
yeah, it was pretty crazy. It was Cole, of course, doing his thing, and then it was arena tour. So arena tours is different because like in arenas, everybody get like a locker room or like a portion of the locker room or something like that as they green room. So it's basically just parties back there the whole time. Yeah. We just all back there lit. We go in each other's room, dapping up. Oh yeah, y'all got some backwoods. Y'all got this, y'all got that. You know what I'm saying? After a while, you know what I'm saying? He's like, what y'all doing after this? Shit, we in the lab.
Yeah.
And then, next thing you know, you cooking up records.
My God.
We recorded that junk in New York after the tour at Electric Lady Studios, like Thanksgiving weekend. Actually, that week, like that Tuesday, Wednesday before Thanksgiving, like we just flew up there. Cold and Thug was already up there, but we just flew up there and kind of like just spent like 2 days up the cold of hell in New York. But it's like, we could be with our family. We just got off the road, and, you know what I'm saying, at the end of October. But it's like, man, let's go ahead and like culminate this and bring this to fulfillment. And shout out to Thug because he always fuck with us. You know what I'm saying? Like he was just like, man, I see y'all boys. Y'all boys got the wild swag.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like I never heard of y'all, but like even like when we was up at Gwinnett, that where the show was at. Just walking through the hallway. I think that might have been the first show, the first or second show. Just seeing each other and I'm peeping this way, he peeping my swag. Like, what's up with you, big dog? You know what I'm saying? Like, we from Atlanta too. And he like, towards the end of the tour, like he said, they was just like, man, let's rock, let's go out, let's do this.
Exactly.
So it was always love.
Talk to me about maneuvering in the industry now, man. Is it everything that y'all thought it was going to be, or is it a little bit more wilder than you expected?
I mean, I think it's as wild as I expected. Yeah. I think, you know what I'm saying, we lucky that our generation is lucky that we was able to see a lot of niggas biopics and see a lot of, you know what I'm saying, hear a lot of stories, hear Q-Tip say record people are shady. And we got to see a lot of that stuff so much that it's like, okay, look, you know what I'm saying, come through with your mind on. You know what I'm saying? Come through with a sharp mind. So like we always kind of been sharp in our decision making, and we very fortunate that we have like a team that we trust. You know what I'm saying, to maneuver through too. So that helps a lot.
Exactly. New project that y'all working on, man. What do we need to be expecting from this thing?
Man, just expect the bops. Like your body gonna move, your head gonna move, and your soul gonna move. You know what I'm saying? Like guaranteed. Guaranteed. Each and every record.
Yeah.
Is there a different creative process behind this music? And see, that's another thing too. How did Traveling the Earth affect the Earth Gang when it came back time to record again?
Well, see, it's always, as I said, we've been low key touring throughout the creation of our last at least 5 projects. So this is like the one project where we was actually home the most for. You know what I'm saying? We back in the A with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to all my homies I grew up with. I'm talking to my cousins. I'm talking to, you know what I'm saying, family. I'm seeing my mom. I'm seeing my aunties. You know what I'm saying? We talking all Atlanta talk because we back home. So like it's that, and to be honest, creatively, we never did a song where we had like a player coach involved. So we got KP executive producer.
Yeah.
And KP he been a good coach, you know what I'm saying?
Like, KP don't play.
He don't play, bro. And he got a DJ mind, which I appreciate, you know what I'm saying? And a DJ ear, which I appreciate.
And the nigga from Southwest Atlanta.
Exactly. He understands.
Like, I was talking to a nigga the other day, he was like, man, I done went to Tri-Cities, like, I done went to Sylvan, I done went to West Fulton, I got kicked out of West Lake. I'm like, oh, you all through the swap.
Exactly.
My nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, I was looking at it, I was at a barbershop. Like last week, I seen the TLC video on there, old TLC video, and that nigga KP was in the video. I was like, I just was in the studio with that nigga last night, bro. I was like, this shit crazy, man.
Exactly. So lastly, fellas, how can these people contact y'all? And is there anything y'all want to get off y'all chest, man?
New album on the way.
Ooh.
Yeah, like that.
I can definitely dig it.
Like that. And it's Earth Gang, all platforms, all everything, Tidal, Spotify, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, you know what I'm saying? Like you can... Earth Gang. We finna set the P.O. box up so y'all can send a fan mail too. Hey, talking about
exactly.
And the landline so y'all can, we got the hotline. We'll set the hotline up.
Yeah.
Oh, also, I wanted to ask y'all about them Grammys though. When y'all touched down at the Grammys, what was that like?
Man, we seen Keisha Bottoms. Man,
that was the best part about last year's Grammys.
Crazy.
Last year's Grammys, the best part was meeting the mayor right there. Now, mind you, she went to Bunch. I grew up next to Bunch. So like I'm like, shout it. Like, man, what's up? Crazy. Like, Larry, what's up, man? Like everybody got something to say about Keisha Lance. You gotta see me, bro. I don't care. I don't care about none of that. Exactly. She real, bro.
I can definitely dig it. Well, fellas, appreciate y'all coming through this thing, man. Wish y'all nothing but the best and much success. Be Hot Radio, shout it, Earth Gang. We up out of this thing. I holler at y'all. We go.